Hey guys, hope you had a couple of good days here. Good couple of days, minutes, however you're judging time right now. We're gonna play some Kerbal Space Program, and it should be exciting. We'll go ahead and start a new career. You can see it from the ground up. Look out. Alright, here we go. Difficulty normal seems alright. We're gonna have to upgrade all of these stations, because they're really bad at the beginning. Alright. Oh, before we build anything, we want to accept some quests to start making some money. Cover or transmit any science data from Kerbal to achieve this goal. Oh, we can only have 2. Launch our first vessel is probably a good one as well. Alright. So we're gonna make the Gemi pod, as I like to call it. Bam. Slap a parachute on that bitch. And we need some kind of scientific data. There we are. Okay. Yep. That's as cheap as it gets to finish those first 2 missions here. We'll call it the Gemi. It fires rocket, it has parachute. You know, we're gonna jam some guy, some poor bastard in it. And here we go. Okay. Go ahead and hit RT for RCS thrusters and stabilizers, even though we don't have any. And then, woo! It's essentially just a missile. Let's observe the mystery goo. Our parachute has been deployed. It's going to slow us down. Okay. Still going up. But we're slowing down. There we go. Gaining some speed, going back down. That's not what you want. Let me remember how to... There we go. Speed this up a little. Parachute should deploy soon. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Woo! I was a little close for comfort. It was about 300 meters above the surface. That's like 900 feet for Americans, in case you're wondering. Okay, we'll let that gently hit the ground here. Bam. And we're going to make sure it falls over. Alright. Bennett. We're gonna make this guy get out. Take a little EVA report here. Bam. Climb back in. And we recover our vessel. A job well done. We get the money back from the flight that survived. We got a little extra science here. Bam. Okay. Completed those. We will go ahead and grab escape the atmosphere. We can probably do. Test the Mark 16 parachute. Easy. The hammer solid fuel booster. We'll do these solid fuel booster ones after this. Alright, so we need to build something to get us out of the atmosphere. We're gonna pop this bad boy off. We're gonna need a little something else. Yeah. I think we can still cheese it. There's that. Let me... At this stage, I think it's light enough that we can just cheese the heck out of it. I guess, hang on, before we do this. Let's see if we got enough science to do anything here. Oh yeah, we do. The hammer. Yep, there it is, the decoupler. We're gonna need that. We got 20 science still, dang. Aerodynamic nose cone, the radical decoupler, also good, or radial if you will, but I call it the radical one. Yeah. I think we already have the parachute we're supposed to... We'll do that. Bam. Okay. Back to assembly. Now we don't need the strut because we have a better rocket. Decoupler, just in case we need it. Hey Sven. I see you found the new secret sound. Was it everything you ever hoped for? Because it was for me. Everything. Need to put some radiator panels on this bitch. I have a feeling this is going to be one of them flights that ends disastrously. Too much steak, not enough sizzle, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, a personal parachute, eh? We'll think about it. I need some Oh, I didn't get the radial decouplers. Oh, I thought I did. Hang on. Where are you at? Maybe I'm bad. I don't think I did. Okay. This might take us out of the atmosphere, hilariously enough, but just in case, we'll go ahead and add a second big boy to this. Bam. That should be good to go. And then just in case we come in hot, we're gonna wanna... I'm really bad at memorizing. I guess I could just read, but nice try. Gonna want a heat shield there. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Stage 1 rocket, stage 2 decouple, stage 3 rocket, stage 4 decouple, and parachute. Should be good. Alright, the Gimme 2. Easy enough. Reading is for nerds. Dude, I'll give you one of these. Hang on. There you go. Alright. Gonna go ahead and hit R and T to activate both of those things we don't need. Big Saxo in chat. Alright, and we're going to space. Go ahead and check our contracts here. We gotta test this parachute if we don't make it to space. Oh. Better just hold on. Ooh, we're a little hot. A little hot, but we're rocking. Don't do it. We're gonna twist to cool it down. Twisting to cool it down. It worked. We made it. We broke atmosphere. 2 rockets, that's all it took. 2 hammers. And while we're up here, are we in space yet? Yeah, we is. Space is around the, like, 60,000 mark. I think it's 62,000 or so. 1 hammer would have been enough? Yeah, okay. Hey, Haven Stranger, hope you're having a good day. Why use 1 hammer when you can use 2? You know what I'm saying? That's... Go ahead and log this temperature. And I don't think the barometer works until we get back into the atmosphere. Oh, it does. Okay, we're solid. Vacuum starts at 70. Yeah, okay. Very helpful. Speaking of very helpful, we got a ways to go. Time to do one of those. Okay. See where we're at. I don't know if this rocket is light enough for this parachute to fall off, or to like keep us going. So I'm gonna fling it. Yeah, what now? Sorry, whoever that lands on. Then we got a heat shield under here, so we should be okay. Let's just make sure the goo canister is... Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna be going too fast, I think, for this test. Oh, maybe not. Probably, but maybe not. Gonna be close. Oh yeah, we couldn't do it. We gotta slow down. Come on, drag. Oh, no, I think we're doomed. Nope, okay. Yeah, only slightly on fire. That'll be fine. If the whole thing was on fire, inside and out, we would have been good. Look at his face to determine whether or not the situation is terrifying. I think we got all 3 of our science instruments logged. Forgot to put a communitron on this, so wherever we land, we're not gonna get any science from that, but we're good to go. Woo! Oh, the heat shield didn't make it. Crash shield worked. Oh man. That's 38 science. Nice. Got most of our money back as well. Decent. Okay, head over to the old R&D. And we are going to want radical decouplers, or radial if you like to read. Probably hit this general rocketry as well. We probably don't need the thumper yet, but we're definitely going to grab it. Okay. We want to grab that so we can get a engine that, like a fuel tank with an engine that we can actually control. Okay, so we can do the hammer. Should be no problem here. It might be too fast, actually. We'll build something that can use the hammer in these conditions. Okay, both of these is way too much speed. Yeah. So, these will probably be our slowdown rockets, is what we will now refer to them as, and since we have the radial decouplers, we can do something highly ill-advised and jam more rockets on the rocket. I want to say that 3 fleas should be enough, but maybe not. And just in case, hang on. We're going to spend a little extra money we don't need to make it epic. You can tweak the thrust limiter. Oh, really? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, okay. That will work for what we're trying to do. Go ahead and put this first one at half. See if that works. In the meantime, we're doing something that is not going to help anyone. And jam more rockets on this thing. Boom, they're cheap. What can I say? Okay. 3, then decouple, then 3, then decouple, then 1, then decouple, then 1, then decouple, then parachute. Okay. They like to sneak the wrong decouplers in there sometimes into your your thing. Going for the gimme. 3, Alright. Let's launch. Okay, so let's end these quests real fast. Okay. I think we're gonna be going too fast for that still, somehow. Try getting up there and then firing it when we, like, slow down. Let's try that. Oh, RCS and SAS. Very important. Even though I don't think they affect this whatsoever. Okay, I very much want to do that. Even though it was a terrible idea. We still did it. It was all worth it. Much better to go ahead and pull that parachute when we actually can. And those particular rockets took us to about 7,000. I don't know if that one parachute can support all of this, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. I'm good at like flying in this game. Like I can like land on the moon if required. I couldn't I can't like get to another spaceship that I've made and like link up with it. Ah! Oh yeah, we're solid. Okay. Damn, that parachute can hold some weight. And more importantly, I have no idea anything about like center of gravity. Oh man, that could have went way worse. RCS is for parts you ain't got yet. Yeah, I think it's the like air jets that come off the side for like riding yourself. But if I don't like turn them on every time I fire off a rocket, I'm certainly going to forget when I actually have them. Oh, we do have regular fuel tanks. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and launch this bad boy again, but first, let's see if we can't pick up another mission. Did that not work somehow? Hmm. Looks like everything was checked off. How dare you, game? Okay. Well, we're trying it again. Look out. That is a Mark 16 parachute. Yep, okay. Huh. Maybe I need to change the altitude to 3,000? So it deploys when we're at that particular altitude? Alright. At least I don't have to worry about it being able to hold this set. That's right, Sven. You enjoy that new sound effect. I know I am. Let's go ahead and go up to Hammer territory. Go, hammer, go. I think I waited too long after detaching that last stage, so when I started this one, I don't think I'm getting to 47. Based on my speed and that number there, I don't think it's happening. No, no way. But I can use it to slow my ass down when we start rocketing back the other direction. And then I can pull that parachute. Purple button bottom left. Oh, look at that. Apoasis and Parapsis. Okay. Yeah, it's helpful. What, you don't want to do random math on the fly? Play this on console? Woo! They got achievements on console. I'm jealous. I mean, they don't really want them, but they had to put them in there. Not that I would ever get them. I have landed on Mars a couple of times, and by landed, I mean crash landed, unable to ever escape again. And landed on the moon for a few bases. Moon's a little bit easier than Mars. The first time I hit Mars, it turns out parachutes don't really work. And I hit that thing going like way too fast. I think we got the same problem here as last time. We're going to be going too fast, I think. Damn you, terminal velocity. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why that, I mean, there are bugs, I'll give it that, but not too many. Not sure why that didn't just check off last time we did it. Activate it through the staging sequence. Oh, I don't think I did it through the staging sequence. Oh. Alright. I see the problem. Okay. Let's check out this purple button here, see if that doesn't help me. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't have to guess a damn thing. Neat. It'll be close. Closer, anyway. I think we're barely gonna miss it. Welp. Alright, let's try something a little different. I think putting these nose cones on there will make it more aerodynamic, but I think they make it a little heavier too. Oh, I guess the mass is only 0.03, that's not too bad. Also, surprise. We're slapping on an additional thing. I ain't taking any chances. Not again. Give me 4. Craft has too many parts. Yeah, and then there's that problem. Alright. I think I'd rather add the engines than the cones. Oh man, it's too heavy. Too heavy now. Here, we saved it already. Let's see how much the launch pad costs to... Not too bad. Might as well do it. We're gonna have to do it anyway. Upgraded the launch pad so it can support vehicles with more parts. Or not with more parts, but with more weight. Alright. Not sure if it's cheaper to have 2 of these or extra couple of hammers on the side. We will have to do some additional math later. Whoa, purple button. Oh, you know what it is? Probably the thrust limiter I put on this thing. No! I forgot all about it. Aha, but it doesn't matter. We did it. Alright. Now we just gotta wait till we're at 47,000 or more. Yep. And slow down. And really, if we can't get this parachute one to work, then we can just put some radial parachutes on so we slow ourselves down with drag before we get to where we were last time. And then we can fire off that Mark 16 afterwards. Alright. Mission complete. How is this on console, by the way? Should have asked. I mean, I'm doing a lot of like moving stuff around with the mouse, so just didn't know if it was good or not. We're gonna have to fling this the other direction. Actually, we shouldn't have to fling this. We're going to, but we shouldn't have to. Deal with that later. Gonna test our goo. Log the pressure data. Log the temperature. Oh, bad break. Uh, so we were able to do both. Fuck yeah. It was real close, let me tell you what. I think I pulled that parachute at like 3,100 feet, or meters or so. Woo! And we should get to 0 meters. I think that's sea level. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's preference for sure for the mouse and keyboard. Um, I mostly learned to do mouse and keyboard for everything because I didn't have a controller for my computer for I don't know how long, 5, 6 years. And eventually, I got one to play Crash Bandicoot on, and controller feels real nice. Let me tell you what. Playing like a FPS or something, or an RTS, I think you want mouse and keyboard, but anything else you can get away with. And even FPS has like aim assist, so just a little bit with the controller, so not really any problem playing with that. Uh, and yeah, unfortunately, I have to run those ads for like a minute and a half every half hour. That way it disables the pre-roll ads. I just turn off literally all of the ads if I could. Drives me nuts. Okay, oh, we need to pick up a couple more missions. Let's see. Test the heat shield. How do you test? Use the run test option in the parts context menu. Okay, well, that's doable. On what appears to be re-entry. Yeah, I figured. That's why. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a bot that's supposed to do that, and for the life of me, I can't get it to work yet. We'll get it done. I just haven't really messed with it for more than 20 minutes. TD12 decoupler. Looks like in space. Okay. So let's go ahead and orbit Kerbal. And then test this decoupler. Which basically means we will be putting up a satellite. I think I got enough science for... Oof, I don't yet. We want some solar panels before we start putting those up. They're right here. Okay. Well, we can just jam a bunch of batteries on there. But I think that's going to be pretty short-sighted. Alright, so let's take these off. We no longer need to get to a specific height. In fact, we're popping all of those off. Pop it all off. Use some of these fuel tanks in an actual engine. I wonder if... Nope, shift doesn't do it. Control doesn't do it. Actual engine. Oh, reading. Why don't I do you? Engine. Put the swivel on here. That way we can accept the quest to test the swivel next time. The can't stay putnik. Yeah. Bonus if you put the Russian moon runes on there. What? I guess we could leave him up there. We have to go get him later, unfortunately. Alright, let's put that away. We're gonna jam him up there. Hang on. But the coupler's too big. It'll be fine. Probably. It's not going to be aerodynamic, I can tell you that much right now. Oh man, actually I can put the service bay on top. Where you at, Stay Putnik? Okay, we're gonna open that. Jam a couple of batteries in here. I think these are 400 watt. Oh. Alright. And just for kicks, we will also put a Communitron or 3 on there. Okay. Close that. I guess that'll be fine because we got this heat shield. That'll be fine. Oh, get out of here, additional orb. Head back to coupling, get another couple of radical decouplers. Bam, they're pretty radical. And then a couple of thumpers, which we do not need, but are very fun. Done. Cuts down on amount of parts. Let's see if we can't squeeze some nose cones on there and it still work. Yeah, we can. Alright. I think these thumpers will get us to space, if not close enough. And then we can use the swivel engine afterwards. Speaking of which, whoa, we're gonna have to do some on-the-fly rewiring here. Hang on. Oh, you know what else we forgot? Hang on, we're going back. Perfect time to go back and fix it. Parachutes. Big whoops. Utility. Get a couple of these bad boys on there. Is that enough? I think the temperature will be alright. Half-size radical mount version of the Mark 25. 3 should be enough. If it's not, we can just always eject this here. Go ahead and throw these parachutes in here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Go ahead and save the Gimme 5 here. Which was, can't support enough parts. Hold on. We'll put one Communitron on there instead of making it look like actual Sputnik. Fine. If it even survives. Okay, we're gonna have to put it in the thing. Hang on. It occurs to me that these thumpers are gonna cause a lot of drag. Vehicles over 30 parts can't be done. No. Well, you know what? We're gonna make it we're gonna make it work. That is a lot of money. This could bankrupt us if things go horribly awry. Click. Alright. It was all worth it. Shouldn't have too many problems. Pack a personal chute for landing. And a pistol for the bears. That's right. Bears ain't getting me. Also, that is ridiculous. That was their actual stance. Here's a pistol. Not for, like, anything that could happen in space, but the very real bears you're going to land next to. Oh, no. Hit up the old purple here. Man, that purple button is real useful, let me tell you what. In fact, I'm gonna crank that down. Turn that on a little bit. It's like 25%, you know, not too much. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn that off. See you later. This dude cannot drive. But it doesn't matter because we made it to space. So, turns out we're top heavy. Okay, I think Delta changes the direction to where we're going. I want to say this is the App Oasis that we're aiming towards. Yellow is the prograde retrograde pair? Yeah, okay. I know what they do. I don't know what they're called. So, that's... Should be able to... Oh... Gotta get an orbit going here. We are gaining speed, so that's good. Want to lower this as much as we can to where we're still gaining speed and using the least amount of fuel to do so. Unless we're falling, which is possible. Nope, we're not falling. Oh, yeah, we are. Alright. You want to fall so fast that you miss the side of the planet. Cyan circles for radial in and out, magenta triangles for normal and yeah. I think the triangles are if you want to turn your ship 90 degrees or some shit. Or like change the like, not 90 degrees, but you change the what am I looking for here? The angle at which your orbit goes. Yeah. Inclination, there we go. Oh, words. Oh, English. Why do you hate me? Fancy word for gay. Gee, how tilted do you feel? Dude, you get pretty tilted playing the game, let me tell you what. Yeah, my first landing on Mars, I accidentally hit fast forward and it smashed into the side of Mars. I went, yep, okay. That's that's big whoops. I don't know if we have enough, but we are certainly trying. We're down to about nothing for fuel consumption. Oof. Why is the planet so big and round? Want to point horizontal. Ooh, it's moving. We're on about 1% fuel consumption, so it ain't moving very fast, but that's alright. We don't have a lot of fuel left, so it's gotta be done. It's trying to creep its way across the planet on the other side, too. We're almost there. Probably should have, it's sideways that goes round and round. Yep. That's fair. Accurate. I can't believe we still have fuel, so we're doing it. Look at it creep. Pretty close. Gotta get that parapsis up. Okay. We did it. Go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Before we get on out of here. Get up the crew report, which we can transmit for full scientific data. Nice. Let's observe the goo. Check the temperature. Okay, temperature means nothing. We'll go ahead and reset it. Pressure data same. Alright, we're gonna fire this guy off. He can just hang out. Stay putting it complete. Proof that teeth have skin. Woo! Alright. Now we're gonna turn this guy around and lose just a little bit of altitude so the atmosphere catches us. Alright. That was insanely close. Okay, I am turned around, so I think this is the direction to which we will come back into the atmosphere here. Get up there. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward on over to the old day side. Or at least closer to the atmosphere. I don't really want to lose this booster if we can help it. I mean, the engine will probably explode when we hit the ground, but might be able to save a little bit of money bringing these fuel tanks back. Going about 2,000 miles an hour, that's too quick. A little bit too fast. Jebediah Kerman didn't sign up for any of this. Keep checking the old temperature. I never was good at the Jeb I know is a suicidal maniac. He's only got 2 stats, stupidity and courage. That's how you know he's in it for the long haul. There's no way. Yeah, okay, there we go. I say there's no way that it's going to let me skirt through the atmosphere and then come back. Look at that, the Gimme 5 probe. Meme name complete. Okay, we're gonna move this around just a tad. We don't want the... There we go. We don't want the mystery goo taking the brunt of that damage. It's slowing down, but not very fast, I can tell you that much. Oh no. Don't do that thing you're trying to do there. No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. Stop trying to right the ship. Ah! Okay, we just had some really bads there. Don't worry about the bads, we'll be fine. The goo didn't make it. But the parachutes did, that's all that matters. Okay, I think we slowed down enough to be able to use these parachutes and everything. Nice. And we even got a barometer meeting here. Our reading here. Sweet. Lost our temperature gauge. Lost the goo. But the parachutes are intact. Isn't there a crew lights button? Do 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 do. Bam. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, okay. Those three are plenty to carry this. Nice. Might consider putting some radiators on the bottom of this with some landing gear next time. We'll wait. Go ahead and hit the ground here. Do an EVA. See if you get anything good. Still coming in kind of fast. Ooh, he bounced. Jesus Christ. Good enough. Look at that. Got that crew report. How's progress? Not too bad. We just orbited for the first time, put a satellite into the air. Let's check it out. Alright, we got a probe with a terrible transceiver and a short battery life, but it is better than nothing. See that bad boy in action. I don't think it'll take much power to just run the probe. Oh yeah, but it is ticking down, let me tell you what. Alright, well, this just became space junk. Gotta turn on the debris display if you want to salvage the rest of the ship's pieces. Roger that. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, there it is. Hey. Appreciate it. Okay, so we just made 180,000. Oh, hey, Brennan. You make it home all right? How was TI? So very tired, eh? Oh, we gotta grab some, missions. Explore the Mun, definitely a possibility. Been ready for bed since like 2 in the afternoon. These are okay, but I think you have to build like planes for these, truthfully. Well, we do have some science. But we do want some electronics, and wasting it on radial wings is not going to be what we want here. Crew cabin's good. Strut canister, aka space tape. Advanced rocketry. That fuel tank is pretty nice. Who won TI? Well, not one, but you know. Oh, here's our plane parts. Definitely want that. Still going, ends tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Oh man. Let's try to build a plane. I'm sure this will go well. Since I know nothing about drag or center of gravity. Hey, it's cheap. I think we have about 30 parts on this as well that we can put on here. You can always strap rockets to it. That would be alright. I don't see any problems there. Service bay. I don't think we're gonna need it. Not yet. You want them for Mun missions? Yeah, okay. Yeah, mission control we're gonna want so we can get more than one mission at a time. I know you want to bring tourists with you for Mun to make money while you're doing it. Gonna want this bad boy, and we're gonna want it to be straight. Which it refuses to be. We're gonna stick it to a different part. Science Junior Classic. I guess let's leave for a second here. Look at the old map. That's relatively close. They're all pretty close, as long as we can build a plane that flies. Let's see what the missions are. Gather atmospheric readings. Observational reports are harder. We'll do one of these. Do one of these bad boys. They seem to be exactly the same. This one pays another $1,000. Done. Okay. We're gonna want some fuselage action happening here. That is not how you stick that to that. There we go. Although, let's look at these engines first. Jet engine. Propellants. Intake. Liquid fuel. How do I pen? There we go. Gonna need liquid fuel, gonna need air intake, which I'm assuming is another part here. Yep, there it is. So we don't want a large plane, and we don't need a large plane. We need like an empty canister. I guess this service bay is fine. Gotta balance that out. I think that's enough. Give me some wings. This is not gonna end well. Putting wings on bays with doors can be awkward. Yeah, you're telling me. Now we're talking. Oh, let's see where they can. Okay, I see. Well, looks like we're gonna be ditching those. Come back here. And we're gonna need to turn them. Yep. Open one, so I know what we're dealing with here. Yep, okay. Alright, back to the wings. Man. Not only have I think those wings are a little too big now that I'm looking at it. Type B, too big. Type E, that's good enough. And I got these cool little squares here to kind of line shit up on. Nice. Look at that. Yep, okay. Those are way too big. Get some winglet action in here. Hell, this whole thing might be way too big. I think the winglets might be okay enough. Go ahead and jam one of these on the back while we're thinking about it. There's mirror symmetry, so you don't have to build the two sides separately. I mean, that's what that is. I hope that's what that is. Oh man. That's the thing I wanted. Let me pop these off. Slap this guy on. It's a little long, but that's why you can remove another one of these. I have built exactly one plane since I started playing this, and it didn't work. I can tell you that much. Now, just based on random things I've seen, you're gonna want these little side wings here. It looks more like a missile than a plane, unfortunately for everyone involved. I'm not sure how that will work. They might be too small. Mirror Symmetry told me to eat it, probably because I attached both of these separately. I take it back. I see what has happened here. Let's unselect Mirror Symmetry because it just jammed two more little wings in the big wings there. Again, probably because I built those wings separately. Don't think I have anything that size yet. I guess I could just use these. You stay right there where I can need you. Mirror Symmetry. Now there should be like a center of gravity button, I'm assuming. You want that to be behind these front wings, from what I remember, based on a single YouTube video from 8 years ago. Let's find said button. Oh, center of mass. Okay. Well, to put that behind them, they would need to be up here. I feel like that needs to go back further. Lower left for centers of mass, lift and thrust. Yeah. I think this back thing is lighter than the thing up front. Little blue ball lift display turned on as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what it means, but I know it's there. And it's got an up arrow, so that can't be bad. Center of gravity needs to move back, so I need more weight on the back. I need wheels on it first. Before we do anything, wheels. Man, these wheels suck. I got the terrible wheels. They don't collapse or anything. And I'm certainly gonna have to rotate these. Where you at, rotate tool? That's better. Wheel suckage is a real problem with this game. Yeah, I believe that. I also believe that if I put this wheel back here, that looks like a plane that I've seen. That's too far back, I think. Just because it looks like a plane doesn't mean it will plane, unfortunately for everyone involved. Alright, so we need to jam some liquid fuel on here and give it some engines. Right now, it's just the bird from A Bug's Life. Fuel tank, liquid fuel, fuel silage. Mirror mode, obviously. Would you still need control surfaces? Yeah, true. We'll worry about control surfaces in hell. Which is probably where we'll be going if we ignite this plane. Let's see. So if we put these engines above the wings, I'm pretty sure that isn't going to help. Putting them below it would push it up a little. But I don't know if I have enough room. I guess I do. They're not touching the ground. Woo. I guess we're gonna try this. They should be in line with the actual wings, usually, I think. Okay, the purple thing got a lot closer to the lift thing, so that's helpful. The center of gravity is near the wings, that's good. It needs to be behind them, unfortunately, but I think that's fine. Oh, control surfaces, how I hate you. Oh, wait. I believe I've used the wrong thing here for the tail fin. That does move side to side. So that's solid. Is that enough to fly the plane, though? That's the real question. The ball moved backwards a little bit. That's good. We're going to want it to move all the way back. A little bit more. So close. Let's see. Yeah. Rudder does not help with up and down. That's fair. I feel like these wings here need some sort of like up and down motion on them for us to be able to do that. Maybe. Might be able to do it with these back wings. Where you at, aerodynamics? Are these... the things that I think they are. These go up and down, I'm assuming. Yeah, I hope these aren't upside down. And they certainly did not want to mirror you. I think closer would be, well, probably the middle. Yeah. That looks pretty plain-like, truthfully. I have no idea how much fuel it's gonna have. And we're probably gonna have to redesign that at some point, but... let's, okay, let's test two things here. First, where you at? Man, if only I read, no! Slap a parachute in there. And... I need some science in this bitch. That's the thing we're actually going out there to need. Is one parachute enough for this thing? I don't know. So we'll give it two. Look out. Bam. Alright. Spacecraft. The probably flies one. We'll hit it with the Mark 1. Okay, both of those engines go off at the same time. This is gonna be bad. It's far from the game's heaviest plane. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't particularly enjoy this runway that's made of dirt. That is... yeah, that's not something we're gonna like. Okay. Well. Hit the buttons. Turn them on. It's went about halfway down this runway, so that's pretty good. It is too heavy. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We can pop these off. Pop this off. Move this. Get rid of these. Those wheels might be on backwards. That's alright. And do I want these in line with the actual thing? Maybe? That looks better. But does it feel better? We're gonna need center of mass to figure that out. Need some bigger wings, eh? Okay. Can't hurt. Would I have figured that out on my own? Probably not. Those, look at those bad boys. You stay there, Albatron. That may have just increased the heaviness of the plane and not, how... That might not help. But there's no way to find out. Except for smashing it into a cliff, probably, so... Toggle that snap off. Center of force and lift appears to be in the same direction now. Save. Strap some drogue chutes to it. Well, oh, there's an emergency brake button. Ah. Let me know when the mads are over, if they are. Hey. I think we're ready to go. Turn the brakes off of this bitch. Crank that throttle up. Unfortunately, all we've done is make it heavier. Oh, it's trying. The brakes are definitely off. So we're probably gonna need just more engines, I feel like. Wings are bigger, but the wings are heavier, unfortunately. But we got center of mass and center of gravity down. Exhaust is hitting the tail. Yeah, that is an issue. Games thinks that's a blockage. Oh, okay. Game's dumb. Well, he's not going to be able to get out. Whoa. Whoa! But we can move it up a little. Check that out. Gonna be a lot of, I mean, game is game, I'll give you that. If it wasn't so fun, it wouldn't be as fun. A very similar thing is happening here. Oh yeah, alright. Alright, round 2, random editor. You're not getting me. Bam. Will it work? Probably not, but we're gonna figure it out. I will duct tape this thing together if I have to make it fly. Oh, here we go. Yep. No longer blocked, it says. You moved something exactly 1 foot. Oh, yep, that's bound to happen. We're gonna have to control this a little bit more. We have to control this a little bit more manually, if you know what I'm saying. The wheels might still be on backwards. I do not know. I think they are. Hopefully that does not matter. Oh. Alright. There's only one thing to do there, and that's add more wheels. The pilot, in quotes, is supposed to be flying this thing, but he's unreliable. And by unreliable, I mean he had a 6er before he went in there, so... You know, hear me out. It's not as bad a decision as you might think it is. Although, the way it wants to put them on there now certainly is. Get out of there. Yeah, how you like that? There's every chance in the world these are upside or backwards. It can't fall off the wheels going sideways if there's more wheels on the side. Oh man. Now we're talking. Up, for the love of God, up. Well, we built the fastest land speed car we could. Oh, it got a little bit of lift there. A little bit of lift there right at the end. All right. I think it's too forward heavy. I have to crank this thing back to where it wants to go up. I would like it to go up. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Hold on. We don't have those wings. I take it all back. That's not going to be helpful. The something. You could put a couple of wings here, as long as they're mobile wings, and you can force it to just change its center of lift. But what I think we're going to have to do here is move it backwards. Yeah. Look at this guy, just knows what tail fins and canards are at the same time. What if I use these terrible things as canards? Alright, now hear me out. Alright, and then we move these back here. Which will probably get us killed. But you know what it won't do? Oh god, we're gonna have to move that a little bit. I would apologize for this, but at this point they've sunk so much money into it that they're just gonna have to. It's gotta work. That's all there is to it. They said the center of gravity is lower, or is further back. That's why they call it the Mark V. We're going into dangerous territory here. It doesn't know any blockages, so this might end with me accidentally making an ICBM instead of an actual airplane, but that's fine. It works. If it works, it works. Up. Up. Well, it's definitely going to hit the water and explode, but that's the best success we've had so far. And the crew survived? Look at that. That's a win. Let's, I think our problem is we don't have enough. Hold on. I think we're gonna need a couple more of these guys. Can't hurt. And certainly, I mean, it might hurt. Woo! Alright, hang on. Before we do anything, let's get the center of mass into the picture here. I feel like these are definitely backwards. No, that seems worse. The flat part should not be going towards the wind. We definitely can't use Elvitrons as actual... Okay, so what has to lift us up has to be in front of the center of mass, I think. Based on literally nothing. Oh, rotation, how you hate me. Oh. At some point, we're going to hit the too many parts thing, and that's going to dunk me into the ocean forever. Okay. We achieved hovering with the last one. That's important, I've heard. Hot diggity daffodil, alright. We have plane. All it took was knowledge of aeronautics that I still haven't learned. That is better than what we did last time. My last campaign, I just essentially made a rocket, attached it sideways to like one of those, essentially I'd fire a rocket, release it from a structure that would launch it sideways and then pull up immediately, and that was planes. But this is looking a lot better. It works. It looks like garbage, but it works. If I had some retractable wheels, that'd probably help. Now where am I taking it? That's the important part. I think there. And unfortunately for everyone involved, that is not where I was going. We're turning this bitch around. Oh, and the fuel looks like it's gonna last for a while too. Nice. Now, I'm pretty okay, I did put parachutes on it, so we're solid. At the very least, they'll get the front half of the plane back. Get over there. We did it. Crew report. So yeah, the solution was to put the these elevons on wings in front of the center of mass. If only I will ever learn my lesson. As soon as I design another airplane, it's going straight into the water again before I figure that out. We're going. I'm surprised it's letting me fast forward as well. Usually it says, your engines are on, nice try. Oh, the biplane? Yeah, biplane would be good. Double set of wings, like a double-decker bus, if you will. Why is this blinking? Am I there? Am I close enough? Is that what's going on here? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna take that pressure reading. We did it. Okay. Now somehow we've ended up in the most mountainous area physically possible. Let's see how our parachutes work. And if they don't. Much worse mountain than these. I think these are enough to end us, you know what I'm saying? Oh, looks like I'm dropping like a rock. I hope 4 of these is enough to stop me. I take it back. I wish I was dropping like a rock. I'm dropping like a feather. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair. God damn. It's not slowing me as much as I would have liked it to. Then again, 20 miles per hour was enough to land the pod. Up. Up. I feel like I'm gonna bounce and explode. That's pretty much the best thing I could have hoped for, truthfully. I'll take that all day. Only the greatest would attempt to land during the physics warp. More atmospheric readings here. I can definitely do that one now. But before we do that, let's fix the problem we just had. Let's pull these off and put them on the front of the plane. I think that'll work a lot better. Might as well do these while we can before they start giving us crazy missions. splashed down at Kerbal. Dude, I can splash down right now. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. Alright, and we got all of our money back from that flight, so that was neat. Let the campaign continue. Go ahead and turn that up to awesome. That just takes right off about 40 kilometers per hour. Oh man, if I was on a plane and it started wiggling like this when it was trying to go right, that'd probably be it for planes for me. Oh hey, I'm already there. Done. I look like a transformer. Like I'm about to be Starscream. But can he land it without the use of his parachutes? The answer to that is probably not. But there's only one way to know for sure. I don't trust, these wheels aren't the best wheels. They're not even the greatest wheels. Not even good wheels. They are wheels, technically. We're gonna attempt. Get in there. Toggle the brakes. Holy hell. Oh. Went a little sideways on us there, but not enough to kill us. Look at that. Nice. Yeah. Pilot said, still 1 star. Let's try to upgrade mission control here. We do have enough money for it. Should be able to take crew reports and email them in, essentially. Okay. Whoa, max 7? Hold on. We can just fly around, probably. These are all pressure readings. Oh my god. Oh, these guys want suborbital space flights? That's not too bad. Okay. So we're gonna have to put an antenna on this thing and a battery. And at some point, we're gonna have to put all of that in a shell. Hey Sven, how's that Dark and Darker going, buddy? Thought you were playing that earlier. Is it everything you ever hoped for? Hot dang, we got it sideways. Now we're talking. Did like 3 in a row, then won the last 2. In all caps. Very nice. I'm gonna name it the Mark 7 because it's got way more science than the Mark 6. Craft has too many parts. I knew it. Alright. Well, I can land, but am I confident enough to take the parachutes off? No. What do I remove that I don't need? I need it all. I need it all. I guess these 2 parachutes? How many parts do I have, I guess, is a good thing to know. Where you at? Do. Somewhere here, I think it tells you the amount of parts. Parts, 30 out of 30, okay. I was just 1 over. Got rid of 1 parachute. We're all good here. We built a plane. And it planes. Not even a fake plane. It works 100%. Look at this. Oh ho! And it only took me roughly 8 attempts to make a plane that didn't immediately become a submarine over in that body of water. Okay. This is the direction we're going, so we might as well come out here first. Need to figure out if we need to be above or below. The above one is Ship Harley's defeat. That is Ship Harley's defeat. Okay, so we have to go up. There we go. Gaining altitude and speed. Apparently it doesn't like doing both of those things at the same time, so here we are. Probably all these damn wheels. I actually don't know if we need this middle wheel for stabilization anymore, since we have 2 here and 2 on the ends of these. We will see. Pretty sure the moment I remove it, it's gonna be horrifying. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a couple of kids kids shows about airplanes, which I won't mention. But they did like a dive, and then when they came back up, they were slightly higher. We're just gonna have to do that repeatedly forever. Also, if the air gets too thin up here, you know, this guy is not gonna have fun. What am I even supposed to do here? Oh, crew report. Okay. That's a no prob Bob situation. Okay, we're about halfway there. And, not quite. Well, okay, we're at about half of the distance up that we need. There's a chance we might hit that operational ceiling. In fact, I think we just did. It seems to be leveling out pretty hard. We are still technically going up. But if we want to come anywhere close to taking this reading, we're going to have to fly well past it and come back once we've gained the specific altitude. Also, I think the higher we go up, the lower the air intake is here. Which may be a problem. Get up there. Only I didn't have these dang wheels. Maybe the air brakes are on. You know what I'm saying? Ha ha! This will be the slowest climb to the top anyone has ever witnessed. Chug, chug, chug. I think all these wheels are giving me some sort of drag, because I do. I think we're gonna have to come back for this guy with a plane that can go the distance. Also, I'm pretty sure we stalled out. Dear Lord. Up. Let's turn it around. Whoa! That is the opposite of what you want to happen there. Get it together, random pilot. Alright, well, he's certainly stopped. There we go. Well, that was a nightmare. Only lost about 2,000 feet. It's all good. Okay, I think something horrifying just happened. That involves all of the parachutes. Dear Lord. Alright, we gotta cut the parachutes. Who pressed that space bar? You come back with a mission, job, well done, or you don't come back at all, buddy. Unfortunately for both of us. We got overheads to keep. Now fortunately that means we're not going to be able to accidentally go over our ceiling for all the rest of these because we literally can't go that high. So, let's just make sure this one is also a crew report. Engineers Redemption, Engineers Redemption, yep. Alright, let's fast forward a bit. Getting pretty close here. If only we could see, that would probably be better. Bam! Lights on. Look at that. Yeah, if you think rocketing up to the altitude that I wanted hasn't already crossed my mind, oh man, you gotta look out. There's every chance in hell that's happening. I know they make stronger engines that fly in like thinner atmosphere. I've been further in the game already. I just don't have them yet. So until then, listen here, all right? We strap a rocket to it like a hammer, all right? Or maybe a thumper. And we don't turn it on until we get close. And then we just point the plane straight up and fire it. That'll send us straight to the moon. That'll be totally fine. Fast forward a bit. We fly across the ocean here. Oh hey, there's that probe. Oh, there is not that probe. That probe's on the other side of the planet. Get up there. 2 out of 10. Hold on. That sounds like 10 out of 10. Even though, you know, it's not going to help and you won't complete the mission. It will be fun. A buddy of mine is really, really bad at this game. I guarantee you he launched 100 rockets before he got out of the atmosphere. It is super satisfying to watch him play. Like okay at it. You know, I'm doing the things despite happenstance. He doesn't do the things, and it's pretty much the most entertaining I've ever seen. Most entertaining thing I've ever seen on online. So instead of making rockets, he makes ICBMs on accident. And we've all been there, you know, you don't quite bring enough fuel, you don't hit orbit, all of a sudden you're landing on an island in the South Pacific. Who knew? Hilariously, we are higher up than we were earlier, but still nowhere near that that mark we needed. Oh, the ball really dances when you're fast forwarded. What is that, a gyroscope? Is that what they call that? I'm not sure what that is. I mean, that's the horizon line, and it's certainly not a trackball. But every fiber of my being wants me to call it a trackball. Now, I don't have parachutes anymore, so I will have to land this thing in the dark. Most say nav ball? Yeah, okay. Close enough. Do you have to blow the lint out of it every now and then? We gotta start taking some of these contracts in the day. Sun's thinking about coming up, but it ain't. Pop it out, knock the crud off with rollers. Yep, use your fingernails. They don't make a tool for it, you just gotta get in there. Fancy people use rubbing alcohol on cotton swabs. Huh. Huh. I mean, sometimes you gotta buy a $3,000 computer with, and hear me out, 128 megabytes onboard RAM. Bam. That's high quality. That landed us on the moon, alright? You know how crazy the actual moon landing was? They got, for one, they had one thruster. If that didn't work after they landed on that lander, they were stuck there. Period. They had like a little time frame where they launched off and met the thing. If the thruster didn't work for like 10 minutes, they were done. Also, the only guy to ever successfully meet two craft in orbit and connect them together was the pilot. They said, you're the only one that ever did it in simulation. You're doing it. That's got to be some pressure. Alright, done. I crank this thing sideways. Head on over to the next one. Oh, it auto-switched for us. Nice. Had he missed, you know, if the lander had missed the orbiting shuttle one time, that's it. They were stuck in space forever. There was like 9 horrifying times during that when those people were not coming back if one part failed. Jesus Christ. Oh, Buzz Aldrin. And then Buzz Aldrin got old and punched a flat earther, and I mean, that was pretty cool. You can't tell Buzz Aldrin, alright? I can't remember the dude's name, but one dude just flew the capsule. Like the thing that picked him up. He couldn't go to the moon with the other two. That's gotta suck. Come all that way. You get to stay on the boat? Shepard? Yeah. Yeah, I do remember him, I just don't remember his name. That poor bastard. Alright. Go ahead and fly this over here. Oh my god, the nav ball. It does not like fast forward. I will fight it to the bitter end though, it's happening. Dear Lord. Oh, I think I'm at that ceiling again, where I can't go any higher. Wonder what that is. Is that the air's just too thin? So I can't get any more lift? Boom. Okay. Not enough air for wings and speed. Speed mattering more than wings. Yeah, okay. You know, Mars has like a really thin atmosphere, so... Figured, you know, well, parachutes just ain't gonna work. You know, the atmosphere's too thin. You could put some wings on that thing and kind of glide in, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, what, 10% of Earth's atmosphere in width? Plus, who likes perchlorate? Because it's everywhere. And severely toxic to humans. We did it. I have no idea how I'm gonna land this thing in the fucking dark. We may not be landing this thing. We may be jumping out of this with Jebediah Kerman and using the jetpack to slow his fall down to about 15 meters per second, and if he's lucky, he'll just bounce off the ground instead of splatting. Or I guess we could hit water. I can vaguely see the mission control there. Either way, the next mission we do, we gotta do it during the day. Holy hell. Being able to see would be glorious. Also, we're turning these lights off on the off chance. Oh, never mind. We have an alternator. We're gaining electric charge. Water landings are viable. Who am I? Sully Sullenberger? Alright. Oh, right. Hang on. I have to do the thing. Crew report. Sent. Done. Yeah. Okay. I think we've done 3 out of 4 missions. The other one we can't do. So we're gonna have to figure out how to land this bitch. I see the thing, or I see some sort of lights over here. Actually, I think I see the actual landing strip. We're gonna have to come back around, I think. No way we don't hit that going at 9,000 miles an hour. Just dropping like a fucking log. Woo. Take it back, it's a lot further away than I thought it was. We have to pull it up. We have to turn off these fucking engines. And just glide it in. We pulled up way too far, or way too fast. I know there's some sort of Rocky Mountain nightmare over here. I just don't know when it starts. We need about 500 meters to pull up. Make that like 300. It's actually much more visible now for some reason, the closer we get to it. Thank the Lord. Maybe a cloud moved out of the way of the moon or something. Either way, let's just coast this bad boy in, eh? Slam, hit a rock that didn't load in, dead. No. I did get the Breaking Ground DLC in between playing this last and now. No idea what that entails, but it looked to be like a little bit of a couple of new buildings and stuff. Should be fun. I think I'm going way too fast for this somehow. Oh man, I hit the ground. Brake. Brake for your life. Good enough. That went a lot better than I thought it would for us having to cut our parachutes about 10 minutes into the flight. Nice. And also, we got some science from that mission. I think it gave us like 9 or 12 science or something. Not much, but it was some. Yeah. Okay, this is very tempting to just strap a rocket to the end of the old thing and launch our way over there, right? There's no way we would do that. That's insane. We're gonna Buzz Lightyear this thing. Let's see, what do we need? You're gonna need one of these. For no obvious reason whatsoever. This is gonna get us killed, I'm pretty sure. How am I gonna do this to where it's not just gonna instantly explode the entire plane? Ads, roger that. That is completely unnecessary. Decouplers and everything. Well, for one, if it even flies, we're gonna need the decouplers. Or it ain't landing. I can guarantee you that much. We'll try this one. Okay, so we need 4 less parts. We did not need those parachutes last time. And I don't think we need the center wheel. Here we go. Woo! Okay, those are not the ones I would like to be firing first, thank you. I think this is too heavy. But we will find out. It is in the back, so you know. There's hope. That is not what you like to see immediately. Okay. I still think there's hope. We're gonna go ahead and try that one more time. But this time will be different. Okay, this time will be different because I pressed the wrong button. Look the fuck out. Okay. Alright, this time will be different and this time will be different and good. Alright, everything will go according to plan. I'm assuming. We're just gonna have to watch it real close. It appears to be veering off for some reason or another, unbeknownst to me. Alright. Alright, this is fine. This... alright. It turns out, it's too heavy. But, instead of... instead of backing off of this plan, we're gonna double down on this plan. We're gonna take this rocket. And we're gonna move it. We'll strap it to the middle. That way we don't have to worry about the additional weight as much. That said, we are going to have to look at the additional weight and move it on up. That's awful, but better. I think we're just gonna pop this off. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be a one and done situation. Where the rocket is part of the plane. We're learning. I don't know if we're learning the correct thing, but we're learning. Lift is in front of... Oh, yeah. Accurate. This, I've seen worse. This may work. That looks almost viable. Yep. We're doing it. Go ahead and hit this with the Mark 7 Space Luxury Edition. If you put the word luxury at the end, people will definitely buy it. It'll be fine. It didn't immediately explode at launch pad. That's a win. It may be that when we got rid of our middle wheel here, we completely messed up the steering whilst on the ground. Nope, seems to be fine. Come on, get up there, you bitch. Heave ho. Alright. It's just gonna be the slowest thing in the world. For now. It will soon become the fastest thing in the world. We need to open the map to open the navigation. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna nosedive as soon as I do it. Alright. Oh, pilot. He's still 1 star, dude. This guy's been through hell. He's at least a 2-star pilot by now. Probably has 2 points of stupidity. If I've ever seen 2 points of stupidity, it's this guy. Alright, the operational ceiling seems to be a lot less than the previous model. I think we're looking at about 1,000 meters instead of 10,000. Ain't getting his next star till he orbits someplace new, I see. I'm having to just hold down this S button here. Also, I need to hydrate. Hang on. Ignore the character model. That actually did not do too bad. I've seen that character model do some crazy shit when I take a drink. Or the Sona, if you will. I've heard people call the art character models. An art persona. Surprise. How high up do we need to be? A lot higher than this. Roger that. Depends high. It's okay. You're gonna need to be a lot higher than that, alright. You want to get those observational reports. How are you gonna manage to nose up later? Oh man, I assume that as soon as I launch this rocket, I'm going to be very much able to go straight up. You know what I'm saying? We'll have our answer relatively quickly, unfortunately for everyone involved. Jebediah Kerman might not be making it back on this one. This area is like relatively large. As soon as it says I'm allowed to take a crew report, I'll just mash that button. And I am pointed up, so the rocket should go up. You know what I'm saying? And it will add about 900 meters a second, I think is what it says there. Although I'm not really sure what that blue number is above the rocket. Might have to put a couple extra air-powered engines on this bitch. It's trial and error. Measure of your potential change in velocity, I see. I would like to open the map. I'm pretty sure the second I let off this stick, he is going straight down again. I can only assume that I'm getting close. And it will take a lot less fuel to get back, because this will be empty on the way back. Oh, it's starting to try to tip. It's the slowest climb up the charts since Donna Summers. Or the fastest climb. You know, whichever you like. It hasn't leveled off yet, that's good. Wonder if pressing M and holding S will keep me pointed up. It definitely did. Now we're talking. We're about halfway there, and our liquid fuel is not very good. We should be able to take a reading about here, though. Whoa, excuse me. I definitely want to press the button right now, but I know I can't. I have to wait. I've never wanted anything more. Somehow I'm gaining speed and altitude at the same time. Okay, well that stopped. That was pretty cool for a second though, let me tell you what. I thought I had beat aeronautics. I'd say when we get to about 25% fuel, we should be able to... Oh, okay, we're here. So I can just press the button. Woo! Yeah, now we're talking. Get on up there. I have to take a crew reports. Come on. There we go. Hot damn. Now, you know what I forgot to do? And we're gonna flip this thing around. I forgot to take this mission during the day. The engines both flamed out. Glide into any safe landing you can manage, yep. I'm gonna have to turn these crew lights on to see anything. Okay, we are pointed in the correct direction. Engine should turn on eventually. I guess we don't really need them yet. Seem to be dropping like a rock. Straight down. Which I have a feeling we're going to be doing for a while here. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. Did not expect it to, like I had much better freedom of movement once I was firing that rocket. made it a whole lot easier to just go up. Like, eventually I was able to let go of the S button and stay going the correct orbit, or correct, like, direction. Then I could press the S button again and just launch up. But nice. And it's a relatively cheap vehicle as well. So as long as they don't have... As long as you're on this side of the planet... Well, maybe not this side of the planet, but you know, like this eighth of the planet here. You could certainly get there, fire that engine, get your reading, and then land. Yeah, I think the... Oh man, I could not tell you. I think the two, maybe these, two elevons on the top, one in the back, with the longer wings in the back, and the, well, the center of gravity changes, like, as you're firing this rocket as well. Because it's losing fuel, so the whole thing is getting, lighter. I don't know, I can't pretend to know what happened, I just knew it worked, you know what I'm saying? I don't know a damn thing about, lift, let alone drag. I know if I try it enough, it will work. And I'll be sending this design in to NASA immediately. And this will work for now, but I'm either gonna need more engines or more fuel, which will definitely change how this damn thing works to get further. Because the missions we've done are the easy ones. The next temperature reading or something they want is gonna be like twice the distance away from me. I think I am going way too fast for this. Yes, I was going way too fast for that. Yeah, big oops. Whoa, crashed. Hang on. Turns out the landing gear decided that it did not want to work. So that's alright. This is why you... I mean, I'm definitely keeping that because I'm not going back and doing it again. It just took far too long. And we have plenty of money, but Jebediah Kerbal will be sorely missed. We will see how many... What do we do here? Back to the Space Center. Surprisingly, I think a piece of that plane survived. It did not. Alright. I just saw it flying off into the distance there. Let's see. Okay, since we started doing that, even though we lost the plane, we made about 200 and... No, that's wrong. Probably 80,000. 80 to 100,000. Decent. Those are all done. Oh, temperature surveys. They just want me to do the same thing I just did, but we're gonna need to be above that. We would need somehow 3 firings of the thing we just did, which is impossible. Probably have to start doing... Oh yeah, how much is the tracking station upgrade? It's a lot. Patched conics are visible in the map, though. Yeah, true. And I think we'll do it. And I think I do have a explore the mountain. We will fly by the mun. We'll take that mission. I don't know if we can do this. I mean, we can certainly do this, but I don't know if we can do it with, let's check out the old crew capsules that we have first. We're gonna have to just jam a bunch of the Mark 1 landers together for now. Let's do it. Hang on. That'll be easy, theoretically. Suborbital space flight. Done. Orbit around Kerbal should also be done, but can we bring 6 people? I don't know. I mean, it's going to be an expensive ass rocket if we do this. Completely doable. Kind of be a bitch to land. I need 6 of these landing cans instead of the 4 that we currently have. We'll save this. I mean, it expires in 3 days though. Completion, literally just fame. No money. I guess there's money for each of them, but... Let's check the old map. That's those temperature readings that we are not taking the mission for. Somehow that probe still has power. I can see it's, well, maybe it doesn't. We're clicking the probe real fast. We're clicking it. This will be a good, like, can I catch something in midair? It definitely does still have power, and I do not know how. I guess it's just because it's not doing anything. It's operational. Huh. Alright, you got me, probe, because you were eating power like a sumbitch earlier. Alright. Let's design a nightmare. Bam. We're bringing it all back. So. Bam. Okay, there's our crew storage. Which may or may not be a nightmare. There's... We'll want to not build it too... I mean, we're gonna have to put radiators on it for sure. I don't know if there's a way to make this aerodynamic the way it is. We might even have... I think I have to put another one on there. Because I don't have any of the modular, like, go from one size to the other size things yet. Okay, and this can definitely have more parts. Have up to 255 parts. Good old heat shields for the sides. You know, I seriously doubt they're called radiators now that I'm thinking about it. They are... yeah, they're radiators. Yeah, okay. These will be useful for clearing the tourist back into the atmosphere, theoretically. Just gotta pick a side. There's no way I'm gonna be able to attach this thing. What I don't know is these radiator edge panels. No idea what those are for. These I've had success with. The other ones, not even close. No idea. They also work for leaving the atmosphere, which is really neat. And you can store your parachutes under them. Oh man. Which I will not forget to put in immediately. Smack those down. Place those in a nice safe place under there. Okay, I think good enough. Those parachutes should make this work. This bottom one can hit the ground no problem. I'm not worried about it because there won't be anybody in it. Let's make sure. Man pod 1's gonna have that guy. Tourist. Man, it'd be crazy if you could figure out which one of these had guys in them. Yes, you can. Okay. That one's empty. That's good. Alright. Probably want a nose cone on this. Actually, if we're going to the moon... if we're going to the moon, we might, instead of making that a nose cone, make it a... well, we don't have solar panels yet. Ah! We'll be fine. We'll be fine with this. Definitely gonna bring that Science Junior with us. The tourists are asking for a suborbital flight, which I'm pretty sure will work. Just have to be able to leave the atmosphere and come back. So as long as we come back from our moon trip, it'll be fine. We're taking the NASA route, and we are putting as many missions on one particular flight as physically possible. Heat shield, radiators. What else? We actually probably won't need that heat shield because we'll be coming in face first. Whoa, we can manage the flyby, alright? We have 255 parts, space tape, and solid fuel thrusters. I mean, it... it shouldn't, but we should be able to do it. What I really wish is if there was a copy-paste button so I could click this button and not have it immediately need me to pull another one of these out. So we want this particular thing to be the heaviest thing on the thing. Then again, it might be beneficial to break it up. But more engines is more... We'll try this. We'll try that. Look, if things go bad, we can always revert. It's normal, it's not hard. It will be hard, but it, you know, it's on normal. We need... thrust in a vacuum. I think that's this one. This is the get us to the moon and back gas. That's a tall thing. Alright, now prepare for some structural engineering you've never seen in your entire life. But first, we're gonna need some radical decouplers. I don't have the Terrier. That's true. Yeah, out of these two engines, the Reliant or the Swivel, the Reliant has slightly more thrust in a vacuum. Okay. I hope you're ready for this nightmare. You have seen what I'm about to do, and even fewer have lived through it. We got modular girder segments. Bam. You might be asking why, and the answer, I think, is why not? Well, you're about to find out why not, but hopefully these... Hang on. Yeah, okay. So we're going to be using a lot of thumpers, I feel like, is the solution here. These thumpers need to get us into space. And we can spend. Because if we actually do the thing and come back, it is worth a lot of cashola. Wish I had something besides these thumpers, but they're the best we got right now. Words fail me. Oh, buddy. Guess who got? Dude, did you guys know I could get cheap viewers on blocked link? I can't wait. Unfortunately, we seem to have been making some height problems here, even more apparent. But don't worry, because there's always even more. I know this seems ridiculous, and it is, don't get me wrong. But also, it works, and I don't know why it works. Certainly doesn't work in real life, that's for fucking sure. I would like these to be similarly heighted. I think they are. Oh, and we will be using space tape. Doubt you'll find any cheaper viewers than me. Whoa. I don't know why people would do that. Fake viewers doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help the viewer, and it certainly doesn't help the guy streaming. But bot's gonna bot, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, okay. That's a little much, I'll give you that. How many parts do we have? Oh, we're on Easy Street. We only have 74 parts? That's nothing. Let's hit up the aerodynamic nose cones, alright. We really want this sucker to fly. We're gonna need these. Alright, it looks like a pack of buildings, unfortunately. Now we're gonna need space tape. But in order to put that space tape on here, we're gonna need coupling. Alright, hang on. I have to think, unfortunately. How expensive are these? They're kind of expensive. Not too bad. Hold on, do we need space tape for the outer ones? We do, and we don't need these. Okay. Let's hit up the space tape. I watched some video somewhere a very long time ago that they interviewed these devs, and they said the strut connector is essentially space tape. Boy, I hope I got the space tape. I didn't get the space tape. We're doomed. Alright, well, I don't think this is gonna work without space tape. So there's only one thing to do, and that's immediately launch it to see what happens. Yep. Yes. Yes. Don't know why that's in a different group. Okay. Fire those. Yeah. Yeah, I doubt this goes well. To say the least, but we are gonna want some winglets at least. I mean, hang on. I'm not mad. Alright. Get some winglets on this bitch, that way it can fly around, no problem. Yeah. We're gonna name this the old Catastrophe 1. Hang on, I can't spell. Hang on. Catastrophe 1. There we go. The catastrophe may be renamed later. When it's a viable... spacecraft. Let's see. All of those go. Those start launching. You can release these. You can release those. That is far too late to be releasing those. Hang on. Get those in there. Fire those. That may be necessary before that. See, I have a feeling I know exactly what's going to happen when I launch this. These girders are going to bend. Which, yeah. Yeah, alright. But, I mean, without science... Whoa, too heavy. Hang on. I saw that coming from a mile away. Can't upgrade it, it costs way too much money. Alright. We're gonna have to put the catastrophe away, I think. Unfortunately. It's saved. We'll come back when we have space tape. Unfortunately, it's far too heavy. I never would have saw that coming, you know what I'm saying? Now, we can certainly make it fly. Just pop that off. Make sure this has no fuel in it. And we might be able to squeak out a launch here. Ooh, pretty close. Oh, we gotta lose 5 tons. Well, there's no way they're coming back without that, I guarantee you that. I mean, we might as well pop these bad boys off. Man. I could have ignited them all, released the radial decouplers, and just had like 100 ICBMs just flying around. I can't remember if I turned on damaged buildings or not, but hopefully for this particular plane it is off. Okay, we've accidentally made it less ridiculous in a way that works. It was shaky, to say the least. There's no way this thing gets out of the atmosphere. I don't fucking believe it. It is technically... Oh my god, look at him move. That's not good. Look at him dance. Oh! Oh, somehow they all got to the same side. Oh, that one in particular is doing great. Look at that thing go. Oh, they're both doing it. Nice. Well, couldn't be more proud. And just... Oh, that one made it 3 kilometers away. Very nice. Somehow I'm dropping faster than these things? Get out of here. Like a lead balloon. Alright. We deserve that. Let's do a suborbital flight, just to get these tourists out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we need here. Then we'll go moon afterwards. Do we need the 5th one? We need the 5th one, just to attach it to something. You know, the dream will live on eventually. Attach a thumper to him. I wonder how much a thumper can fire, or like lift by itself. Let's find out. Maybe you don't want to be so sassy. Hold on. We're doing a little test flight here. Gonna see how far a thumper can thump. And once I know that, we'll be good. We'll know something. I'm not sure if it's helpful. I appreciate this. This is, thumper's not bad. If this is the payload, we're good to go. A thumper takes us out of the atmosphere. That's nuts. Alright. Well, maybe. I guess it depends on how thin these tourists are. Heat shield costs money, you know what I'm saying? Let's, you can always put some, well, nah, we're gonna need a heat shield. I don't care what's going on here, we're gonna need a heat shield. That's too small. That's large enough. I think I also have a heat shield mission, so I should be able to test that whilst doing this. Where am I at? 3 of these should be more than enough. That's our landing pod. I will not be surprised when this is, when this does not take us to the, old atmosphere here. I bet these tourists are very chunky, alright? Look at them. They're in gray suits, acting hard, wearing a shirt. The color gray itself is probably heavier than orange. That's just science. Yeah, okay. Turns out they brought all their chunky puffs with them. So they were a little heavier than intended. So we're going to need to add jazz to this. Let's see. And why add sensicles? Like, you know, sensible things when we can add 3 hammers to the side. You know what I'm saying? Bam, that'll probably get us there. That looks like any 1940s rocket I've ever seen. Hammers, decouplers, bigger hammer, decoupler, and parachutes. I think that'll do it. We just need our initial liftoff to not be handled by said thumper that wants to get us to space. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That might be a little too perfect, actually. Alright, those 3 thumpers, that might be a little much. I might need to slow this brain train down before I press the thumper button. Let's just chill out. They somehow hit each other? Get out of here. There we go. Slow down by about 100 meters per second. I think we should be able to get to space and not catch fire before we do. There's just no heat shield on top, so that would be unfortunate. Yeah. So if I'm reading this right, we're good to go. This purple button, man. Oh my god. That rules. Alright, so I think we lose this. Suborbital spacecraft, check, check, check. Do a crew report, not necessary. Go ahead and pop that bad boy off. That way someone else has to deal with it in 20 years. We keep launching at night. I'm not sure how this keeps happening. Night's got all that good space, I guess. Don't worry, we're about to light up like a Christmas tree coming in at 1,000 meters per second. Boom, hit the atmosphere. Proceed with drag. Also, 100% forgot to do the thing. There is there's a heat shield mission I could have also grabbed. That'll be fine. There we go. I was waiting for it. Oh, that's looking a little hot. Get in there. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say, god damn. We were not slowing down very fast. Well, this is what you do if you don't have a landing can. You just duct tape a bunch of these together. Surprise. Ho ho ho. And looks like the 5th landing pod was the correct move. Very nice. And also, wipe sweat from brow. Oh man, that was rough. Crash shield worked. Bam. They were very happy. 1 XP gained. Whoa. We made money. Hey. Made a lot of money, actually. Dang, they paid. Look out. I think we made like 50,000 from them. That's crazy. Yeah, that was the first flight for this new pilot. Not even 1 star yet, alright, hang on. Valentina Kerman knew exactly what she was doing, alright. That's why they give you an extra pilot, just in case Jedediah doesn't make it. I'm assuming. Val is your gal, eh? Bam. My Jebediah got left on the moon permanently last time I played, so... He was just living his life up there. He'd be alright, I'm assuming. I don't know, I never heard from him again, so he's probably fine. Totally fine. Test heat shield. Oh, well, at least that was the wrong heat shield, and that wasn't the one we were using, so at least we didn't miss out on a mission for the parts that we had, anyway. Alright. I think I gotta go to sleep, so I will see you guys tomorrow if you're around. I'm going to be doing some more of this, and then I think before that, earlier in the day, I'm going to do some Darkest Dungeon, but we'll be right back to Kerbal Space Program around 8 or 9, which is roughly when I started this time. Valentina... Oh god, I cannot... Tereshkova. Okay. Valentina Tereshkova. I'm assuming Russian, perhaps? Sounds Russian. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Jeb is somebody's nickname or something. Not sure, but appreciate you guys stopping by. Hey. First woman in space. Yeah. Doesn't make her name any easier to pronounce, you know what I'm saying? That's it's my own fault, truthfully. But alright. Yep, I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're going to be here. If not, I'll see you later. I appreciate you stopping by. Peace.